people? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day. Today's episode of GH was pretty good. I applaud what Sonny did. I applaud him firing Morgan because you know what? Sonny made a good point. Him and Carly, they can't enable him. And it's true, they can't because had he just overlooked this situation, Morgan having sex with Darby in the factory in the warehouse, had he overlooked it and let him keep his job, you're enabling his behavior. You can't do that. I'm sorry, but you can't. The boy is a grown man. And I hate the way that he talks to his parents because the way he talked to them, it was like, no, hell no. You would have been like an animal's head on a wall with talking to me like that. Seriously. Um, I understand, like I said many times before, I get that he's bipolar, the medication is new to him, but at the same time, you can't keep using that bipolar shit as an excuse to act out, to do dumb shit and to stop taking your meds. Like, at some point, you gotta take responsibility. Like Sonny said, there's consequences to your actions. Here's the thing about Morgan, he thinks he's an adult. He tells his parents, oh, screw you. And if I were Sonny and Carly, I would have to teach him some tough love. They have two options. One, they can have him committed to Shady Brook and they can have a 24-hour watch on him to make sure he's being cared for and make sure he's taking his medication. Or option number two, throw his ass out. Kick him out of your house and cut him off financially. He'll come begging back. What are you gonna do? Who else gonna take care of him? Like I said yesterday, Sonny and Carly, they're still claiming him on their income taxes. I guarantee you that much. They still claim him as a dependent. I'm willing to bet my last dollar on that because they pay for all his shit. They fund his lifestyle. So at the end of the day, he needs you. And with Sonny just now firing him and Morgan sitting there talking about, oh, I want it to be a part of the real business. First of all, the coffee warehouse, Corinthos Coffee, is a real business. Sometimes, yes, it is a front. But at the end of the day, it is a real business. A business is something that makes money. Corinthos Coffee actually makes millions of dollars. So it is bringing in legitimate money. Sonny doesn't even, it's been said years ago that Sonny doesn't even make much money off the mob business. He makes more money being in a coffee business than he actually does being a mob boss. I mean, he's making money, obviously, being a mob boss. But the real money, the big money, is Corinthos Coffee. His legitimate businesses. Those are actually making millions of dollars. He's in the mob basically for the power. It's not all for money, it's more for power. Um, but I feel like that's stupid at the same time because as a legitimate businessman, you still got power. Look at people on other shows. Look at Clint Buchanan on One Life to Live. Very powerful man. And that's all from BE. Adam Chandler and All My Children. Chandler Enterprises. Adam was very powerful. He wasn't into any mob dealings or shady shit. Victor Newman on The Young and the Restless. He's a legitimate mogul, legitimate businessman. He's a freaking billionaire, and most of his power come from being chairman and CEO of Newman Enterprises and all his money. So you can still have power without actually getting your family killed, without actually being a target. You can still have power. You can still have judges in your pocket. Money talks. Everything else takes a fucking walk, basically. So the thing is, though, I feel like Sonny and Carly should show Morgan more tough love. Stop enabling him. Stop babying him. At some point, he's going to have to grow the fuck up. And it starts now. Like, they need to get it cracking right now. So I understand Carly, Carly is more so the pushover than Sonny. Sonny stands his ground. Carly, on the other hand, I get it because she's a mother, so she's more sensitive to it than Sonny is. But Sonny's the one that actually has bipolar disorder, so he knows what to do and how to do it. He tried the sensitive approach with Morgan, but now I think he sees that it's time to get tough, and it is. It's time to be tough, and Carly needs to get tough. Morgan, in my opinion, I don't think he will ever excel at being a mob boss. Why would you even want to be in a mob? Look at what it's done to your father. Look at what it's done to your brothers, your sister. You yourself. You've been kidnapped. Your brother been shot. Hell, both your brothers been shot. Prison. Your brother went to jail based off of the mob. Why would you want that lifestyle? Bodyguards all your life. I mean, come on. The Corinthos boys grew up with bodyguards. Why would you want that lifestyle when you could have a much better one, being a legitimate businessman, which is a much better style? Um, so anyway, Sonny got a call from Max or whatever telling him about the gun shipment that's coming. Apparently the shipment is coming at midnight, but one of Raj's people on the docks told him that he switched it up and it's not happening at midnight. It's happening at 6 o'clock. And Morgan overheard the conversation. I think it was smart of the guy to change it from midnight to 6 o'clock. That way, it is smarter, because Sonny and his people got different information. Their information said midnight, but the guy changed it to 6 p.m., which is actually smart. But of course, Morgan overheard it, so my guess is he's probably going to go run and tell Sonny. Um, Raj is an idiot. He is banking on the fact that he thinks Sonny is weak, he's in a wheelchair, he's vulnerable. Raj just made a rookie mistake. Rule number one, never, and I mean never, underestimate your opponent. And that's exactly what Raj kept doing. He's been doing it since his slick ass came to town, underestimating Sonny. And that's a stupid move. How dumb can you be? You never underestimate your opponent, especially a motherfucker that's been a mob kingpin for 20 years. You never underestimate him. And even the guy warned Raj. Every person, every mobster that went up against Sonny has ended up dead or in jail. So you might want to take a different approach. Stop underestimating him. So idiot, like just dumb. Um. So anyway, I love the conversation between Anna and Paul. It was a very interesting conversation. Do I believe everything Paul said? I'm on the fence about some of the shit. Maybe he could be making it all up. Not all of it, but I think he's making probably some of it up just to get Anna off his ass. Maybe he is. Because he told her the story about how his daughter Susan, he cut her off financially because she was a wild child. And Kyle Sloan smacked her around and stuff like that because she was living with Sloan. Slapped her around. He physically abused her, verbally abused her. So I think maybe Sloan is telling the truth. I don't really know. In his story, he seemed like he was being honest, but you could never tell with Hornsby. Um, so now the question is, what is Anna Devane gonna do? It's a cat and mouse game that I've been thoroughly enjoying, but I don't know the outcome of it. But Anna, she got to do something because do remember Paul does have that evidence on her about her shooting Carlos, so she might want to tread lightly. I'm just saying. Um, what else happened? So Julian and Alexis have wedding fever because their wedding is a day away, and Olivia, of course, busts in on the party to tell them about a vision that she had. And of course, her and Alexis had a heart to heart talk, which was nice. But then she had a vision of blood on Julian's hands. So you already know it wouldn't be a soap wedding if it wasn't no drama, especially on GH, or in this case, some shooting. Um, I'm very intrigued by this wedding. I hope the drama waits until after the I do's and they're legally married, because I mean, a lot of us been waiting a long time for this. I know I have. I've been waiting a minute for Alexis and Julian to get married, and I don't want nothing to come in between it. Um, so Nicholas went over to Sam's to ask her to investigate Hayden. Sam, why are you doing this? I'm just saying. I wouldn't investigate. I wouldn't do nothing for Nicholas after everything he put her through. I would have told him to go to hell and keep it moving. I'm surprised, but then of course he tried to play the sympathy card by bringing up Spencer. Mm-mm-mm. So of course Sam is on the case. I would have charged him triple. I definitely would have. If I'm gonna investigate for him, I would have charged him quadruple. He would have had to pay me thousands to do it. So she got in touch with Baxter Corbin, left him a voicemail because she's pretending that she needs a solid investment. And you know Sam gonna get to the bottom of this shit, hopefully soon. Um, so Hayden, her slick ass, she had a meeting with Diane, the lovely Diane. I love Diane. Um, I don't know what that meeting was about. Apparently, Diane drew up some papers, legal documents for Hayden, transferring the bulk of Nicholas's estate to her, to Hayden, but she needs Nicholas's legal signature in order for it to be valid. How she's gonna get that, I don't know. Plus, you gotta have witnesses too. So how she's gonna get that, I have no clue. Uh, Hayden is a slick bitch. I don't know how she thinks she gonna pull this off, but more power to you. I really am intrigued by her. Like, I want to know her backstory. Like, but they're taking too long to pull it out. Like, I want to know. Like, who is she and what's the secrets that she's carrying? Like, I really want to know. Um, so anyway, this was an interesting episode. I think that's everything that happened in the episode, as far as I can remember. If I'm forgetting something, let me know. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.